course, now I'm really starting to dig the Cleveland Show quite a bit, a spinoff of Family Guy. And on the phone is a guy who's instrumental in both of those shows. We got Mike Henry on the show this morning from the Cleveland Show and Family Guy. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy?
Great. How are you guys doing?
We're doing
awesome.
Fantastic. Congrats on the Cleveland Show, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We're having a good time. We got 4 more episodes left in season 1.
Yeah.
The next 4 Sundays, and then season 2, which we've already produced. So.
Oh, fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's we talk about this all the time because we try to make our show kind of the Family Guy style a little bit, where it's a little bit of a you guys Family Guy and Cleveland Show. You always throw those retro kind of things at people.
Gen X stuff. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of short attention span theater, if you will,
Sure.
and multi-generational as well. We've been doing callbacks and references to any time period that are just kind of thrown in a blender and thrown on the screen.
Now, how did the spinoff come about? I mean, it's funny. And here's what's so great about the show too. I mean, you guys will reference each other's shows. Like I saw a Cleveland Show episode a couple of days ago, a couple of weeks ago, and they were kind of mentioning. I think Stewie was there, and they mentioned something about and they give you the spinoff. I love that little inside humor like that.
Right. Actually, yeah, that was in our pilot actually, where they're driving away, and Stewie says, "What the hell? He's getting a show?"
Right.
It was Cleveland because Cleveland is a different. He's walking to a different beat than anyone else on Family Guy, and we didn't want to make a Family Guy carbon copy.
Right.
So it's a little bit more of a thoughtful show, I guess, and it's evolving into the family show that we kind of envisioned. And it's funkier. It's a little bit sweeter.
Right.
And it's not quite as, we're not trying to punch everybody as hard as we can all the time. It's more of a different type of humor. So Cleveland was the guy, and frankly, I was ready to kind of run a show after 7 years in the writer's room, and I teamed up with Rich Appel, who worked on The Simpsons and King of the Hill and a number of other shows, and we're really just kind of guiding the ship ourselves now and having a blast.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, do you have do you have more freedom with the Cleveland Show because you've got kind of more of a different role in that show?
Well, certainly. Frankly, there's a lot of stuff that goes on Family Guy that personally I wouldn't do, but I'm happy to contribute. And in the Family Guy writers' room, all we did was just go all out all the time to get away with whatever we could.
Sure, I know the feeling, man.
And so now with Cleveland, we police ourselves a little bit more. It's a little bit, it's certainly more my sensibility, and I love being able to kind of call the shots on what goes in and what doesn't, and
Sure.
and also meet a lot of cool people that come on our show.
Yeah.
Nice.
And is there anything that has come up with the writers' meetings that you really thought, well, that's more of a Family Guy thing. This isn't Family Guy. This is Cleveland Show.
All the time.
Yeah.
Having sat in the Family Guy room for 7 years, I'm pretty much going for it all the time. Until this gig started a couple years ago, and now it's. Yeah, we won't do a rape joke or an abortion joke or a anti-Jesus joke or a lot of those things that
Right.
You'll find on Family Guy, which are hilarious and absolutely no doubt hilarious, but we're a little bit different.
So you're looking to be a little more tasteful, in other words.
Well, sorta.
Not that bad taste is bad.
No.
It's a different type of humor.
No, believe me, it's fun. I mean, it's just evolving. Personally, for me, it's evolving because I'm having grown over the last 10 years. Personally, you get all that stuff out, and
Sure.
now I want to do a little bit different.
Yeah, it's taking it to the next level, whatever that level may be.
Yeah.
Well, we want people to watch the show with their kids and
Right.
home grow that audience that's now in their early teens and on up. But we don't want to try to be Family Guy.
Yeah.
We want to do our own thing.
I agree with, if you can watch it with the kids, that's great, because my son likes to watch Family Guy, but I got to tell you, there's times where I'm scrambling for the remotes,
Yeah, absolutely.
and it's like, okay, we watch 5 minutes of it, we're done.
Yeah, but we try to throw entendre in there, so a lot of stuff will fly over kids'
That's
heads.
I like that kind of work,
So is that why we were following? When we heard about the spinoff, we were following it. We waited all summer, it seemed, for the spinoff to happen, and of course there were some nuggets that were thrown at us online, and the original theme song.
Yep.
You guys changed the lyrics on that because now it's your happy mustache face. Before it was happy black guy face. I always wanted to know why the change?
Yeah, that's you're shrewd to take note of that. we recorded. I wrote the words to the theme song, and frankly, I didn't write the happy black guy face part of it.
Yeah.
And that was just something that was funny at the time while the show was in production, and we knew we had another year to kind of finalize it. Calling Cleveland Happy Black Guy Face is really more Family Guy than the Cleveland Show.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And having evolved over a season of writing, and it came down to the last few days where we had to, I had to record the lyrics for real, and we had to mix it. It was a personal decision that I made, and I approached Rich Appel, my partner in crime here, and I said, "Look, man, I don't know about this." And he said, "Well, if you're not feeling right about it." So I took a straw poll from our African American writers and cast members, and I got, an array of answers. Oh, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. I think it's funny. Might rub some people. You should definitely change it. Different things. And I just said, you know what? Our show is more than that. So I'm making the decision. We're changing it. So we did.
Are you hearing a lot of people are trying to, because you've got so many other voices not other than Cleveland's that are very, very popular in Family Guy. I mean, I think, we all the time around the office, we're throwing Herberts left and right.
Hey, my son.
Exactly.
Hey, want a free Red Sox hat?
Yeah.
Herbert's a little wacky. I also do Bruce, performance artist. And I do a little Rollo on our show. That's Cleveland's stepson. He's my other African American character.
Yeah, that's right. So are you? Do you ever get? Do people kind of ask you like, "Hey, throw me a Herbert, man"? And are you kind of in a mode right now where you want to be the Cleveland Show and you want to do the Cleveland Show and you kind of want to it seems like you might want to step away from Family Guy a little bit because you want to do your own thing.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's certainly that feeling, but you know what? I'm very happy that people dig what I'm doing, whatever show it's on.
Sure,
so
yeah.
I have no problem. I'm not going to throw my nose in the air and say, I do not do Herbert anymore. Thank you. I'm happy to please, but my energy certainly is headed toward the Cleveland Show, and we're taking that in a real good direction. And like I said, we have 4 more to air. 4 more airing the next 4 Sundays, and we've already produced the next 22 after that.
Nice.
So I know how the show has evolved, and I know it's getting tighter and tighter, and we've really found our voice and hit stride. And we got so many cool guest stars coming up, including Kanye West.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
This Sunday.
He's not going to knock the mic out of your hand now, is he?
No, but he is not afraid to make fun of himself, and he could not have been a cooler guy coming in and doing his voice and helping create the character that we do for him.
So that's a hope, is to be able to get a lot of celebrity guests and things like that come in.
Well, we got tons. I mean, next year we got Rollo's new posse is going to consist of Will.I.am, T-Pain, and Carl Reiner.
Not Carl Reiner. Perfect combination.
Yeah. We have a tremendous list of guest stars. I've met whoever I've wanted to meet, basically, doing this show. So there's tons of people coming up, and I can't really say who they all are yet, but it's a lot of musical guests, I will say.
Very cool.
Well, if you happen to need any DJs from New Hampshire, let us know, man.
Yeah, we're really popular.
We'll be
here.
in on that.
Right on.
We're big in Uruguay.
Yeah, right.
I believe.
I know.
Okay.
Istanbul, especially. Hey, Mike Henry, thanks a lot for being on the show, man. I know you're running short on time, but we really, keep doing what you're doing. We love the show, and we're going to keep watching it. When does it air on Fox?
8:30 Sunday night.
Nice.
8:30 Sunday night.
Great time slot.
The Simpsons Family Guy. The next 4 really rock. We got Kanye. The week after, we have our Black History Month placed in May. Then the week after that, we have Charlie's Angels theme, Cleveland's Angels.
Nice.
And there's a big wedding in our season finale at the end of the month with Cleveland's parents getting reunited. So
nice.
Some good stuff coming up.
Yeah, well, Loretta's gone, so they're not getting reunited.
Yeah, see, you know what? That's good riddance.
All right, thanks a lot for being on the show, Mike.
Great talking to you,
it,
Mike.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Bye-bye.